Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Today we're going to discuss about things intelligent people avoid. But how can you explain that to a teenager?
Well, this reminds me of a quote from Albert Einstein. And this quote says, "Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning." That was a quote from Albert Einstein. And if someone is intelligent and the person is also successful, it's difficult sometimes to point out what makes that person successful. Successful people always act the same way. They have some similarities in the way they approach things. And how can you tell a teenager things intelligent people avoid to be successful in anything they're doing?
I will tell you a story. There's this man, every weekend what he does is that he will take his son. They will drive around a rich neighborhood. They will drive around looking at beautiful mansions, big houses, they have the huge houses like that, but when they are driving, he will not say anything to the son. They did this every week until one weekend his son asked him, "Dad, how many people live in all these big mansions, huge houses and beautiful houses? How many people live in there?" The dad said, "I don't know how many people that live in there. All I know is that whoever that lives there, they must be very rich and successful." So the son went on to say that the people living there must be very intelligent. That's why they are so successful. He also told the dad that, asked the dad, what did they do? What is it that these intelligent people do that made them to be rich and successful? The dad said, I will tell you things that intelligent people avoid that made them successful. I think I've told you this story.
Yeah, the dad said that intelligent people don't heavily rely on others to accomplish what they want to accomplish. Most times, when you rely heavily on someone, they tend to disappoint. Sometimes even our family members and our close friends that we trust and rely on might start feeling important, and that without them you can't do anything. It doesn't mean that we can't rely on them or people when we need them.
Yes, because when you rely on people, especially let's just say maybe people around you, like family members or your co-workers, people that you work with, you rely on them more. Sometimes they might not turn up when you need them. You might not see them, they might not turn up, and they start like feeling. You said they feel more like they're important.
They're important, that you can't do anything.
You can't do anything without them. So that's what intelligent people avoid. They don't allow things to get to that stage whereby they rely on people to do things they want to do. They put things in order.
But as I said, it doesn't mean you can't rely on people. It's just that you can't heavily rely on them. That sometimes you have to do stuff by yourself.
That's what I'm saying. They don't allow you to get to that stage whereby they heavily rely on someone. They like, if that person didn't turn up,
that they can't do anything.
They can't do anything.
Yeah, and another one is intelligent people always remind themselves that there's always room for improvement and growth. They know that our brains are muscles that we train, and over time they become stronger and more flexible as we go on. The more we train our brains, the more easier it becomes for us to learn.
Yeah, I already said that they always make room for improvement. Last weekend on our podcast, we remember there was a time we said that some people they start thinking that they're experts, right? Intelligent people don't think that way. They always give room for improvement.
They always think that when they finish something, they'll be like, "Oh, there's one more thing I have to do."
Yeah, they're open-minded for feedbacks, things in order for them to improve whatever they want to do. And they always listen to people. They listen attentively. You understand? They always absorb knowledge because they want to improve. They want to make things they are doing to be better. You understand? So that's the difference between them intelligent people. That's what makes them successful.
Yeah, this is kind of like the first one I said, but it's involving chance. Intelligent people don't depend on chance or luck to solve their problems. When you rely on luck and hope that things will work out themselves, it's not good because it will fail you and discourage you in the long run. Intelligent people know that they know what they want. They go after it and they set goals for themselves, and they don't wait for a chance. They work hard towards their goal.
Yeah, because when you leave things for luck, or when you leave things for chance. If you're not careful, it tends to
disappoint, like they said about relying heavily on others.
It disappoints you most times, and you be like, it discouraged you. It makes you look like sometimes the person is lazy, because now you're not motivated. You're just believing that luck gonna bring something to you. It doesn't work like that. Intelligent, like what you just said, the intelligent people, they map at things, they set goals, and they attack it. They know what they want, they go for it. You understand? So they'll know what they want to achieve, and they go for it. It doesn't matter how things are going. We said as well, they're open-minded. They're always open for improvement, but they won't know what they want. They go for it. They don't keep living for luck or chance. You understand? That's what makes them different.
Yeah, following up on that, intelligent people don't worry about their past. They know that they can't change their past. Rather, they'll change the present to impact their future. This is kind of like the quote I said at the start. But sometimes people worry about their past, and it will bring fear and discouragement, which will then hinder you from doing anything that will bring progress your way.
When you're afraid of what is going to happen tomorrow, now you start thinking as well about your past, things that you've done wrong, things that you messed up.
And it's gone, and you can't get it back.
You can't get it back. And the worst part of it as well, you're scared
that you'll do it again.
What's going to happen tomorrow? Today, you're not even focusing on today, what you have to do today. You're thinking about what you did
in the
yesterday.
past.
And as well, that what you did going to affect what you're going
to what you're going to do.
What you're going to do today, you never thought about it. That is worst. It's bad. Intelligent people don't do that. They let the past go. The past has gone. There's nothing you can do about the past. It's the past. That's why it's the past. The only thing they do, they learn from that past mistakes, and they try to correct it. They correct it today.
They don't correct it tomorrow or the past.
They correct it today and work towards the future. Understand? They work towards their future. So that correction they did today will make what?
Help
to
them
make
in the future.
The future to be brighter, to be better than yesterday. Understand? They don't start counting their mistakes, counting all the things that they did wrong, counting all the money they lost, counting everything. No, they move on. They work today. They plan everything they want to do today, and they attack it, and they did it today, so that tomorrow gonna bring success. And that's why they are successful. Understand? So, but when you start dwelling and just thinking about all the things that happened yesterday, all the things and mistakes that you did, it will always draw you back, and it brings discouragement. It brings fear, and fear will. What does fear do?
It will bring mistakes.
Fear makes you to give up. You know, fear will just make you like to start doubting yourself. I can't do this.
Yeah.
You understand? Because that's the fear. Because of what's going to happen tomorrow. But attack today. Just focus on today, what you're going to achieve today. You find out that if you focus on today, tomorrow is going to be better.
Yeah, and speaking about mistakes, it reminded me of another one. Intelligent people are not scared to fail or make mistakes. They'll fail over and over again, and they'll make a lot of mistakes. But what they don't do is dwell on them, like dwelling on the past, as I said before. But they don't try to avoid mistakes because they know it's inevitable. But sometimes they think that they had everything under their control, then something goes wrong. But what they will do is that they always find a way to correct themselves, and they don't dwell on the mistakes.
Like what you were saying, they don't dwell on the past, and they are not scared of making mistakes. Do you understand? So they're looking for the future. They're working towards it. You're gonna make mistakes. If you try to avoid making mistakes, you cannot move forward. You make mistakes. From their mistakes, what happens? You learn from that mistakes because you've tried something. And that's one thing intelligent people, they know what they do. They don't go for the easiest stuff.
They go for harder stuff.
They always go for harder stuff. And when you're going for harder things,
you make mistakes.
You make a lot of mistakes. And from there, what happens? You're learning. Do you understand? You learn. But if you're going for the easiest things, sometimes you're just like, it's easy. You can improve. And you said that already. There's always ways for improvement. And that's why they always go for those harder things. You understand? They walk their source off. They make a lot of mistakes. You said they fell so many times. They fell many, many times. And they keep on standing up. When they fell, they stand. They move on. They keep on. They made the mistake. They try it again. They try it again. They make mistakes. They try it again. They try it again. Because what? They don't give up. They don't give up. They believe and they have that mindset that, yes, they're going to achieve. So they're not scared of making mistakes. And that's why they're always successful.
Yeah. And intelligent people never think that they've learned everything. This is like the one I said about improvement and growth. But this reminds me of what Socrates said. I know that I know nothing. They keep improving themselves. And they spend a lot of money on their personal development. They don't just believe that they've learned everything, as you said. They keep learning.
Yeah, they keep learning. They no matter what degree they go, no matter how much money they have, no matter everything, they are successful. But you watch, they keep on investing more in their personal development. They keep on learning more. They're buying books. They listen to audio books. They listen. They improve on themselves. And someone outside might be saying, well, this man has everything. What is he doing all this stuff? You see them, they might see something they like. They're inquisitive. They want to know what happened. How did this thing happen? How did you do this? Do you understand? They keep on learning. They want to learn more and more and more how things work. They don't just stay one place. They keep on improving themselves, especially themselves. What I mean that when you improve yourself, when you spend money on yourself, to improve yourself, you buy books, you read, you study a lot, because whatever you have inside of you, someone cannot take it away from you. When you have physical materials like cars, every houses and everything, all those things can go away. But whatever is inside of you,
it will stay
with you, nothing. That's a saying. Someone said that if you take all the money that the rich people have and give it to the poor people, those rich people will still take their money back again. It will come back to them again because of what? Because they have that knowledge. They have knowledge how to make that wealth. They know how to have knowledge to acquire that money. They know how to get the money. You understand? So that's why it's always good. It's not that to give. It's better to give someone knowledge. Just tell someone how you did things than just giving the person money. So, for example, in our place, they normally say, okay, someone wants to start a business. If you don't know what you're going to do, the business, and you just give the person money to go and just invest in that business, what happens? The money just going to go away. But if that person studied that business, right, and know where to invest or how to do that business and what they're going to put that money, when you give in a little bit of money, what do you think is going to happen? It's going to flourish because he knows what he's going to do. Do you understand? So that's why they study, they improve themselves, they learn more. That is the most important thing in life, When teenagers will ask, how can I explain it to teenagers? Most teenagers don't really understand that. When you spend more time to improve yourself in whatever you do, books, study, anything you're doing, you put in mind to study it properly, to know what it is, nobody's going to take it away from you because it's yours. That's why they're different. Yeah.
And last one, they know that to achieve anything in life will not be easy. When you look at them, they'll always go for challenging tasks, knowing that it will not be easy. And when they tackle obstacles, they'll find it amazing because they know they did something that will enhance their ability to achieve more.
Yeah, we said that. Remember when we said that? I said that they don't really like to go for easy things, because when they tackle challenges, when you go for those stuff that you know that are not easy to achieve, things that people will be saying, oh, what are you doing? They always go for exceptional things. Do you understand? So when they tackle challenges, they smile, they're happy. It makes them it brings us the best in them. Do you understand? Because that's what they are made for. Do you understand me? So, but an average person or non-intelligent people, they always go for the easiest way.
Yeah.
Things that they can just jump into. Understand? So at the long run, things that you sweat on, things that was not that much easy to achieve, always stay for a long time compared to easier things. You know what I mean? So What you shouldn't forget is that success is something that you don't pursue. When you pursuing success,
They try and run.
yeah, just to run to. You just want to like. You understand me? So you know when you develop multiple skills. Like when you develop a lot of skills around you, it will bring success. That's what we just talk about. When you develop yourself, when you improve yourself personally, when you have a lot of skills, right? It will bring a lot of success. Do you understand what I mean? So, and also don't forget that success is what you make out of. It's if each person has their own success, what they call success. Do you understand? Each person has what they believe that made them successful. There are some people, they see money when they acquire a lot of money. They see it as being successful. There are some people when they're married,
they see it as being successful.
They truly are being successful. Some people when they graduated from university, come out, they are successful. It depends on what you
perceive
as you're being successful. You understand? So it's not like see someone with the big cars and all the stuff, man. No, it depends. That person, if
they think that they're successful, that means they
are successful. Do you understand? So that's what I'm saying. So it's what makes you successful. That's what matters. Understand? It doesn't matter your age. To be successful in any area of your endeavor, you have to act intelligently. And also don't forget that to think intelligent, because they think different. All these things we said now, that's how intelligent people they think. And those are the things they avoid doing for them to be intelligent. Yeah. That's what I was going to tell the teenager.
Yeah. Thank you for listening and watching this podcast. Don't forget to like and share to your friends.
And don't forget that family is everything. Thank you.